My name is Marissa, and this is our morning stretch. Let's start with our feet hip width and parallel. We'll sweep our arms out to the sides and all the way up. We'll dive forward, taking the arms out to the sides and all the way down. We'll bend our knees and put our hands down on the ground. We'll take the right knee behind us to the mat, the left knee behind us to the mat. Plant your hands flat. Have your knees separated right under your hips and your feet in line with your knees, your toes tucked. Look to the ceiling and arch your spine as you inhale. Look into your belly and round your spine as you exhale. Do it 3 more times. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Do it 2 more times. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Do it 1 more time. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Come to a neutral spine, point your feet. Just take your knees a little bit wider than they are and bring your big toes to touch. Pull your butt back so that you're sitting on your heels, and then walk your hands forward with your elbows lifted. Drop your forehead down. Then turn your palms to face each other and let your palms touch each other like a prayer all the way out in front of you. Bend your elbows and let your thumbs come to touch the nape of your neck or your upper back. With the palms touching, walk your elbows forward, walk your elbows narrow, pull your butt back. You'll feel a stretch in your upper arm. Breathe here. Re-extend your arms and separate your hands shoulder distance apart. Then walk your hands under your shoulders and lift the shoulders over the wrists. Move your knees back under your hips and your feet in line with your knees. Tuck your toes. Walk your hands backwards and sit on your heels. This time your torso is upright. Then walk your hands further back. Your hands are on high finger pads. Lift your butt off your heels, then lower your butt. Your toes are tucked. Lift your butt and lower your butt. 2 more, lift and lower. 1 more, lift and lower. Walk your hands forward. Plant your hands flat. Then pop your hands up onto high finger pads. Step your right foot inside of your right thumb. Step your left foot inside of your left thumb. Bend your knees deeply and pull your butt backwards. Then take your hands onto your thighs. Push off your thighs, come to stand up. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Dive forward, your arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale, come to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Take your left knee to the ground behind you. Take your right knee to the ground behind you. Point your feet. Come to sit down on your heels. The knees are parallel to each other. The feet are parallel. The feet are pointed. Take your arms out to a T shape and then lift yourself back up. Your palms are facing forward. Give yourself a hug with your right arm on top and then open your arms. Do that 3 more times with the right arm on top and then open your arms. 2 more with the right arm on top and then open your arms. 1 more with the right arm on top. Let's do it with the left arm on top. Left arm on top and open. 3 more, left arm on top and open. 2 more, left arm on top and open. 1 more, left arm on top. Now open the arms wide. Give yourself a hug with the right arm and sit back as you're hugging, and then come back up as you open the arms. Do the left arm. So you're sitting back as you're hugging, and then you're opening and lifting. Right arm and coming up, and then left arm and coming up. We're right arm and left arm. Right arm and left arm. Come back up, turn your palms up, lift your arms to the sky, turn your palms forward, lower your hands down under your shoulders. Tuck your toes and go up onto high finger pads. Step your left foot inside of your left thumb. Step your right foot inside of your right thumb. Straighten your legs. Inhale to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Stay standing tall. Just lower your hands down by your side. Tilt your torso forward. Notice how you're only coming halfway to the ground. So your back is like a tabletop. You're parallel to the ground. You're not dropping the crown of your head to the floor. You're reaching the crown of your head forward and then come back up. Do that again. Go forward, parallel to the ground. Your arms are right under your shoulders and then come back up. They call this a deadlift. You're going down and up, 4 down and up, 5 down and up, 6 down and up, 7 down and up, 8 down and up. Sweep your arms out and up. Dive forward. Your arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale, come to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Bend your knees. Step your right leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Then walk your right foot forward. Inhale, come to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your left leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Then walk your back foot forward. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Just stay standing tall and lower your hands down by your side. Now, instead of folding forward parallel to the ground and then stepping the right leg backwards, let's do it simultaneously. When we fold forward parallel to the ground, we'll simultaneously take the right leg backwards. We'll do it with the right leg 4 times. So fold forward as the right leg goes backwards, then come back up to stand. So you're folding forward as you're in that lunge and you're coming back up. 2 more, right leg and up. Let's do it with the left foot. Left and up, left and up. 2 more, left and up. 1 more, left and up. Take your hands to your hips and lift your right knee out in front of you. Notice how the right knee is as high as your right hip and your foot is landing right under the knee. So you're creating a nice sharp right angle with the leg. It's not like your right foot is lazy. You're flexing that foot. And then lower this foot down. Lift your left knee up. Same idea here. So it's not that your left foot is relaxed and dropping backwards, but instead your left foot is flexed and it's landing right under the left knee. So you have this 90-degree right angle with the leg. And lower this down. Let's do the right foot 3 times. 4, down, 3. Oh, actually 4 times. 2, down, 1 more. So we'll do it a total of 4. And then the left one, a total of 4. 4, down, 3, down, 2, down, 1. Let's combine more things. Lower your hands down by your side. You're standing tall. When we fold forward, we'll take the right leg back to a lunge. When we come up, we'll have the right knee up. We're going to lead with the right 4 times. Right leg back, knee up. Right leg back, knee up. Right leg back, knee up. Right leg back. Do it with the left leg. Left leg back, knee up. Left leg back, knee up. 2 more. Left leg back, knee up. 1 more. Left leg back. Let's come to stand. The feet are hip width and parallel. Sweep your arms out and up. Dive forward. Your arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale, come to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Separate your feet super wide apart. Take your hands to your hips and come all the way up. Your feet are wider than your shoulders. Your toes are facing forward so that the feet are parallel to each other. Let's bring the torso parallel to the ground. Again, notice how the crown of your head is reaching forward, not down to the ground. And then lower your hands down under your shoulders. Plug the head of the arm bones up and into the shoulder sockets. So we'll come up with the hands to the hips and we'll go down parallel with the hands facing each other. So we're coming up 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down. Come back up, heel toe the feet in. Your feet are hip width and parallel. Lower your hands down by your side. Sweep your arms out and up. Dive forward. Your arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale, come to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your right leg long back behind. Keep your back heel lifted. You're in a low lunge. Just reach your arms forward. Your torso is parallel to the ground. Bend your back knee and keep your back knee bent and rise up. Stay here. So your back knee is bent, but it's not touching the ground. Then open to warrior two. Your back foot comes down and your arms open wide apart. Swivel these T-shaped arms to face me. Let's wrap the left elbow over the right in an eagle wrap arms. Breathe here. Your elbows are lifted towards the sky. Lift your back heel and take your back knee into your chest. Descend your right knee to the ground behind you. Your back toes are tucked. Let's take the torso parallel to the ground. You're not even inside of this front knee, you're above it. And then come back up. Do it 3 more times. Coming forward and up. 2 more. Folding forward and up. 1 more. Folding forward. Now this time, keep going down to the ground until your forearms touch the ground inside of this front knee. Stay low and unwind your hands to high finger pads, framing your front foot. Straighten your elbows, your heart lifts parallel to the ground. Lift your back knee and walk your back foot forward. Inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Dive forward, your arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale, come to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your left leg long back behind. Keep your torso parallel to the ground and reach your arms forward. Then bend your back knee and keep your back knee bent. Rise up. Your torso and arms are up, but your back knee is bent without touching the ground. Then open to warrior two. Your back foot comes down and you're spreading across your chest, across your hips. Swivel T-shape arms to me. Then take your right elbow over the left, wrapping the arms in eagle wrap. Take your back knee into the chest. You're balancing here. Take your left knee to the ground behind you. Your toes are tucked. Just come parallel to the ground with your torso, not even inside of the front knee, and back up. 3 more. Coming forward and up. 2 more. Coming forward and up. 1 more. Come forward. Keep the arms wound up in this eagle wrap, Garudasana, but let the forearms come down inside of the front foot. Stay low, unwind the arms. Your hands are going to frame your front foot. Then straighten your elbows. Your heart is lifted away from the ground. Your back toes are already tucked. Lift your back knee, then walk your back foot forward. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Separate your feet wide, 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 wider than your shoulders. Take your hands to your hips and come up. Let's take the hands back down to the ground and then hands to the hips. 2 down and up. 3 down and up. 4 down and up. 5 down and up. 6 down and up. 7 down and up. 8 down and up. Reach your arms to the sky. Tap your palms to the back of your shoulders. Your elbows point forward enough. Then reach your arms up, your palms face forward. So the palms touch the back of the shoulders and then lift facing forward. 3, up. 4, up. 5, up. 6, up. 7, up. 8, let's combine things. Tap the floor, your hips, shoulders, sky. Oh, let's do it the other way. Let's go floor, hips, sky, shoulders. Floor, hips, sky, shoulders. For floor, hips, sky, shoulders. 5, floor, hips, sky, shoulders. 6, floor, hips, sky, shoulders. 7, floor, hips, sky, shoulders. 8, floor, hips, sky, shoulders. Take your arms out to a T. Bend your right knee. The toes are facing forward. The knee is facing forward. Then straighten the right leg. Bend your left knee. Notice how the opposite leg is straight. And then straighten it. Let's go over right, straight, left, straight, right, straight, left, straight, right, straight, left. 3 more. Right, straight, left. 2 more. Right, straight, left. 1 more. Right, straight, left. Let's bend the right knee and take the hands down to frame the right foot. Let's come back up to center with arms out and legs straight. So we'll go down to the left, and then we'll come back up with the arms in a T and the legs straight. Down right, up, down left, up, right, up, left, up, right, up, left, up, right, up, left. Let's do 2 more each side. Right, up, left, up. 1 more each side. Right, up, left, up. Take your hands to your hips and heel toe the feet to come under the hips. With your hands down by your side, sweep the arms out and up. Dive forward, your arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale, lift up to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your right leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Take your whole back foot down. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a warrior 1. Take your back knee into your chest. Come to a warrior 3. Your right leg is off the ground and your torso is parallel to the ground. Come back up to this lifted knee. So we'll do it again. Warrior 3 and lifted knee. 2 more. Warrior 3 and lifted knee. 1 more. Warrior 3 and lifted knee. Let's cross the right leg over the left as high as we can. The toes will peek out behind the calf. The elbows bend in front and out to the sides to cactus. Then we'll take the elbows in front. The left elbow goes over the right. From here, we're unwinding to a high lunge. So the right leg goes long behind. The right leg is lifted off the ground. Open to warrior 2, Reproduction 2. Take your left hand inside of your left foot on high finger pads. Take your right arm over your ear on a diagonal. You're in a full side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. Let this top arm fall in front of your face, back behind, up and over, down, behind, up and over. 2 more. Down, behind, up and over. 1 more. Down, behind, up and over. From this full side angle, let's go back up to warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Let's step to a chair pose with the feet apart and the knees bent. Then take your hands outside of your feet. You're in a forward bend, straighten your legs. Inhale to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Let's do that series on the second side. Step your left leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Take your whole back foot down. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Take your back knee into your chest. Let's go to a warrior 3. Then knee in. 3 more. Warrior 3. And knee in. 2 more. Warrior 3. And knee in. 1 more. Warrior 3. And knee in. Wrap this top leg around the bottom leg. Your arms come to cactus pose. Let's wrap the right arm over the left. Here you are in Garudasana, eagle pose. Let's come out to a high lunge. The arms come up. The left heel is lifted as the ball of the foot is down. From this high lunge, open to Warrior Two, Reproduction 2. Take your right hand to high finger pads inside of your front foot. Take your top arm over your ear. Let this top arm come in front of your face, down, behind, up and over. 3 more. Down, behind, up and over. 2 more. Down, behind, up and over. 1 more. Down, behind, up and over. Let's come back up to Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2. Let's step to a chair pose at the front of the mat. Take your hands down outside of your feet. Drop your head, straighten your legs. Inhale, lift up to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and up. Dive forward, your arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale, lift to a flat back. Exhale, fold over. Step your right leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Take your whole back foot down and reverse cartwheel your arms coming up to a Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2. Straighten your front leg, send your hips backwards, torso forward, left hand, left leg, right arm to the sky. You're in triangle. Let's come out to a high lunge. We're swimming the arms through the air. The back heel lifts up. Let's go down to a low lunge. Lift your right leg to the sky behind you. You're in a split, a standing split. Let's bend the right knee behind the left knee, both knees bend. Then both legs get straight as you lift up. Do it again. 2 down and up. 2 more, down and up. 1 more. Stay with the bend. Take your right knee to the ground outside your left foot. You're coming to a seated spinal twist. Take your left hand behind you on high finger pads, your right elbow to the sky, right elbow outside the left knee, then turn and twist to the left. Let's unwind, coming to hands and knees, to all fours facing me. Move your knees backwards 3 inches behind the hips. The toes are tucked. Lift your knees 2 inches off the ground and then tap them down. So we'll lift and lower. 2 more, lift and lower. 1 more, lift. Go to a downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take your right leg to the sky behind you. Tap your right knee outside your left elbow. Straighten this leg under you and slide it out so that the right hip comes down. Your left knee comes down and you'll point your back foot. Walk your hands forward so your elbows come down under your shoulders. Create a very sharp rectangle between your forearms. Turn and look to the right. You're in a twist. Look between your thumbs and tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. You're going to use leverage to unthread the right leg to a forearm plank. Then come to a regular plank. Go to downward facing dog. Let's do that little series on the second side. Left leg goes to the sky behind you. It's a down dog split. Left knee comes outside, right elbow. Left leg straightens under you. The outside of the left hip comes down. Your back knee comes down. Point your back foot. Take your elbows down under your shoulders. Turn and look to the left. There's a sharp rectangle between your forearms. Look between your thumbs. Keep your forearms down. You're going to tuck your back toes and lift your back knee so you have leverage to unthread the left foot. You're in a forearm plank. Come up to a regular plank. Go to downward facing dog. Come forward to plank, your shoulders over your wrists. Take your knees down, point your feet, take your feet over to the right. Walk your hands backwards. You'll sit down behind your knees. Take your feet out in front of you. Your knees are bent. Your feet are flat down and they're parallel to each other. Stay here. I just want to give you the side view, but you're sitting with your toes facing towards me. Let's all come to lay down so that the back of your head and the back of your shoulders are down on the mat. Lift your butt up. You're in a bridge position. Keep your palms face down, but snuggle your shoulders onto your back. Your shoulders are moving closer to each other. There's a trench between your shoulder blades. Lift your butt up. Lower your butt down. Keep your butt down. Take your legs straight up to the sky. Zip your legs together. Flex your feet. Lower your straight legs all the way down to the mat and then lift them back up. 7 down and up. 6 down and up. 5 down and up. 4 down and up. 3 down and up. 2 down and up. 1 down and up. Bend your knees. Make your shins parallel to the ceiling. Flex your feet. Stack your hands behind your head. Your elbows go wide apart. Lift your upper body up. Keep your elbows wide out of your peripheral vision. Inhale, lower your upper body down. Come up on the exhale. Go down on the inhale. 3 up and down. 4 up and down. 5 up and down. 6 up and down. 7 up and down. 8 up and down. Open your arms out to a T shape. The back of your hands are on the mat. Your palms are face up. Lift your head, your neck, your shoulders. Lift your arms up round the arms as if you're holding the world in your arms. Then from the outside of the legs, tap your knees and then go back down. Your head and arms come down. So you're coming up and down. 3 up and down. 4 up and down. 5 up and down. 6 up and down. 7 up and down. 8 up. Stay up. Rock yourself forward and back so much that you come to sit up. Put your hands onto your shins. Pull back on your shins so that you can sit up nice and tall. Feel a long line of energy from the crown of your head to the tip of your tailbone. Hug everything into this, to your center, hugging onto the central channel of energy. Breathe here. Thank you so very much for joining me. This was our morning stretch. My name is Marissa.